Welcome to my online class. Welcome to Mr. Bam's online class today. How are you doing? So today we are looking into mathematics and the topic we have is circle geometry. So let's look at the theorem. The angle sustained by the arc of the circle at the center is twice the angle sustained by the same arc as the circumference. So this theorem is very simple and easy. Just have to look at three different things. First one is the arc, then the center, and circumference. So let's draw a circle and let's see what we have. Let's draw a circle. Let's say this is a circle, you understand me now? So of course we know where the center is. Center is the middle, center hole. You understand me now? Now let's show the arc. You know, I've lectured you on arc before. This is arc, just a part. This is an arc, and arc, and arc. So let me just show my arc to be from, let's say from X to Y. This is my arc xy, arc x, you can see that's my arc xy. So arc, I've shown my arc. Then the next one is the center. This is my center O. Then the next one is the circumference. You know your circumference is any part here. Just make sure the point you are locating is not inside the arc. So it can be anywhere here. So let me just choose a point from here. Let me choose a point. Let me choose here. I can choose anywhere I like. Let me call that one point A. So point A. So three things. The arc, that's the first thing. The center, second thing, and the circumference. So now this theorem now say that now this is what is happening. This arc is forming two angles. The first one is the angle at center, from this same arc, and also the angle at circumference from the same arc. So the two angles must come from the same arc. The angle at center and angle at circumference must come from the same arc. So let us do that. Let me form the angle at center. It's very simple. What will you do? Just go to the end of that arc. Take your ruler and your pencil. Join this to the first point, X, from that center. Then from here also to the second point, to the X and Y, to X relative to Y also Y. You can see. So this is the angle subtend as the center. This is angle now. You understand me now? That's angle at the center. How will you know if the angle comes from the same arc? Very simple. Just trace it down. You can see it's come from the same arc. So next one is the angle at circumference. So this circumference. What will I do? I will do the same thing. Also the angle will come from the same arc. So let's see. Just join this. Just locate the end of the arc and join it from here. You can see to X and also to where? To Y. You can see. So this is the angle at the circumference. Angle at circumference. Angle at center. Now in circle geometry we have a lot of diagrams. You don't need to be concerned with that. Just look at what you are looking for, focus on it, and that's all. You understand what I mean now? So now this theorem now says that after you have checked that the two angles come from the same arc, the theorem now says therefore the angle at the center will be twice of angle at circumference. Let's say the angle at center is 100 degrees. Let's say this angle at center is 100 degrees. Then the angle at circumference will be half of it, which is 50 degrees. You can see now. Okay, let's say the angle at circumference is 50 degrees. Okay, let me say 70 degrees. 70. And you have to find angle at center. What will you do? You multiply this 70 by 2, which is what? 140 degrees. So you have to note all these things. Very important. So there are two things involved. Either you are giving the angle at circumference first, and you have to find angle at center. In that case, you multiply this by 2 to get this. Or you are given angle at center first, and you have to find angle at circumference. In that case, you divide this one by 2 to get this. Now, let's talk about how to represent angles. How do I represent this angle? Check it out. This angle, just say angle XOY. XOY. So the thing is on O. So that means I will say angle XOY, you can see. And the angle is on O. So I will just put the angle on O, you can see. It's equals to what? 140 degrees. You can see. XOY equals to what? 140 degrees. What about this angle? Check the same thing, check it. XAY. XAY, you can see. So angle XAY also, angle XAY, you can see, equals to 70 degrees. So the theorem means that angle XOY, this one, will be 2 times of angle XAY, which is 70. That is 140 is 2 times of this. Or angle XAY 70 will be half of angle XOY. Why? Hope you understand. So let me stop there for now. Don't worry, we still have a lot of things to say on each of these theorems. I'm still in this theorem, this theorem here. So in my next class, next video, I will do more examples on this theorem. So I'm looking at the time. So hope you enjoy it. Once again, welcome to Mr. Bam's online class. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and then you comment. Thank you so much. Remain blessed.